About to get into tomorrow. We got the Eagles taking on the Falcons. We're seeing some interesting numbers in terms of some statistics out there actually have Falcons defense ranked about 2 slots higher than the Eagles, which is blowing my mind. Tom and I were talking about that during the break, but what are some things you're looking forward to in this Monday night matchup?
Well, we have prime time Kirk Cousins, if you buy into that narrative, how he just continuously fails to perform when he plays in primetime games. So if you are a fan of narratives in that way, you could certainly buy into that. And I guess that means you'd be on the Eagles. But more importantly, I want to know what these offenses are going to look like, because it was a very slow start for the Falcons in week one, as it was for a lot of teams, but they're fully healthy, another week of practice, ready to go. The Eagles are going to be without A.J. Brown, their best wide receiver, one of the best wide receivers in the league. He was ruled out earlier today. So what does their offense look like? We know that they traded for Jahan Dotson right at the end of training camp preseason and brought him in. So it looks like it's going to be obviously Saquon coming in the backfield, DeVonta Smith, Jahan Dotson, good mix of Dallas Goedert in there. So where are we going to be seeing the offensive production from A team that is missing one of their best players? Where do we transfer that? And B, a team that did nothing in week one. How do we see them evolve into week two? Again, looking a little better. So I am hesitant on the over. I'm significantly more leaning towards the under. I'm also a little bit worried about the Eagles covering at 5.5. If we get a live line at 3.5, I'll have a little bit more interest when the Eagles. Saquon minus 185 for a touchdown. Absolutely do not bet that. The first player I would consider would be DeVonta Smith at plus 140 for a touchdown.
Ooh, that's something to consider. I mean, the one thing that I was just hoping for is that we'll see Dallas Goedert get more involved because I had so much writing on him versus the Packers. It didn't particularly pan out, but that is okay. I do love how you and the guys break down and gauge probably those touchdown props because you want to steer away from the obvious, especially to find more value in things. And you would assume that with the Falcons having their shortcomings at the top of this season and having some new pieces in their defense, that the Eagles are going to want to rack up on running the ball. But I think that they can equivalently get their tight ends involved to kind of alleviate some of their guys and see who's going to step up in the wide receiving room, more importantly.